Hello and welcome to the week. Today we have a very distinguished fellow in Vaibhav Maloo. He is the managing director of the Enso Group. It's a diversified group which has interests in oil and gas, trading, real estate, and mining. But he is also known to author's hat and very recently has written a book as well. So we'll talk about the book, we'll talk about the group, and very many things in between. Vaibhav, welcome to the week.
Thank you, Nachiket.
Tell us something more about the Enso Group and how is it growing in India and abroad.
The Enso Group was founded in 2005. It started with oil and gas exploration in about 7 countries. And today we're left with one country with a massive block with reserve sizes higher than most big blocks in India and around the world. It's a growing group globally with verticals such as trading, healthcare products trading, mining, energy, a website that we're launching called Info Profile, as well as in India, where we have distribution of base oils, bitumen, and lubricants from a Russian entity called Gazprom, one of the biggest companies of Russia, which we have, where we are the preferred partners, which we have the agency for in Indian market. So this comprises a product portfolio. We are also briefly into real estate and have capacity to execute turnkey solar products.
You're growing in India and overseas as well.
Yes, we are in India. We started off with overseas operations, but we have also got operations in India and overseas. We're present in about 5 countries in terms of office presence, as well as manpower strength of about 150 people, which is low, but such is the norm in the industries we are in right now. We don't have any manufacturing capacity or manufacturing plant as such anywhere, but in the near future, we would like to set something up, in a prospective industry or a product. We are looking at that and analyzing prospective proposals to set up something or bring a technology into India or scale up something that is existing in terms of latest the findings or discoveries or inventions, or something that is new in the market.
Right. Now it's a diversified business, and amidst all this, you have also started writing. Tell us more about what made you go that route, don a writer's hat, and write a book.
Actually, since I was a kid, my grandfather, my maternal grandfather, used to take me out shopping for books every summer holiday and buy me tons of books. That inspired me, and I became an avid reader. And slowly, as I read more and more, I always knew that I'll write a book one day. It wasn't a new feeling to actually sit down and pen a book down as such, but the problems that I faced were sort of to do with writer's block or getting tired or not able to think more because of writing excessively. And it took me about 1.5 to 2 months to compile 99 essays, which I converted to 101 Q&As after reading the essays to make it more interesting and presentable to the readers. That's the journey of this book, and I plan to write more. There could be surprises.
Okay, so tell us more about this book, The Business of Life. Who is it aimed at, and what was the thought process behind writing this?
The business of life is actually for the millennials as well as for the older, elder crowd. Almost everybody. It's got answers that are unique to me and my thought process and my experience and journey in life. I believe that with having covered about 29 countries while traveling and stayed in 3 4 countries, I have gained unique experiences and thoughts and insights, and I'm an intriguing. I'm intrigued by people easily, and I do talk to them. I try to discover and find out answers that they think I think they might know or read or research online a lot. And I'm also a social media buff, which makes me even more sort of inclined towards reading people's views. So having accumulated a lot of thoughts, I wanted to express them and write something which people will actually read and understand what I'm trying to say, and so I'm able to fill in the voids of questions that exist within people's thoughts, the schemas, the daily thought processes, and clean them up a little bit and give them valuable answers. So that's what made me write the book. I wanted people to read it. It's not lust for money or anything that I'm writing for. It's for people to read it, my views and my thoughts and the answers I can give them.
How easy or difficult was it, when you decided to write a book? And could you share us some experiences over the course of time that you were writing the book?
Yeah, so the journey to write a book is actually half over when you're finished writing the manuscript of the book. When the manuscript is ready, once it's ready, the editing part, the part to locate a good publisher is tough. Luckily, I was blessed with somebody who could introduce me to Pan Macmillan, and they took upon my book, which has given it a great platform and access to the distribution network. And the journey is just beginning. I plan to sort of take it from here.
Now, you are obviously managing a whole diversified group. You are into writing as well. Amidst all this, how important is it to have a strong family and ties in the success that you have had?
Actually, I owe everything to my family, right from the value system to the education to the basic financial backing that they could give me for my education and for everything I could take upon in this life, including my website that I'm starting or anything of that sort, has been has had my family behind me. My mother, especially, my father, obviously, is the biggest guiding strength in my life, and for our entire group, for that matter. And it's important for me to have their guidance and blessing. My grandfather, my paternal grandfather, has written 3 Hindi books in poetry, and he's also an inspirational figure with his discipline and his authoritism. It's fun.
Interesting. So, what is your message for fellow entrepreneurs who would maybe want to get into writing?
My message to fellow entrepreneurs who want to get into writing is just uh, pick up your laptop and start, make a title, uh, decide the basic structure of what you want to say in terms of chapter names or the chapter numbers, and then start filling in them in those with typing your thoughts down. And if you have the thoughts ready, if you have the structure ready, it'll flow. If you get tired, stop, take a break, research, and write again. Don't give up. It's very easy. I finished it in 1.5 months. People can finish it in weeks, 2, 3, 4 weeks, if you just get down to it. It's very simple to type 50,000 words, 55,000 words.
I assume the book that you have written is targeting largely the millennials of this world. Now, you manage a large diversified company. You have traveled to many countries. If you look at today's millennials, what is your advice to them from a future growth perspective, from a development perspective, and how do you see today's millennials per se?
My advice to millennials is basically to live a natural life as much as possible. With today's day and age, where technology is at on your phone, you literally have mobile phones with your email, with your social media, with web surfing, with almost every information that you want is available on your phone. But that doesn't mean you stick to your phone all day. It'll give you bad eyes, neck pain, weird timings, depression. Too much information is not good. Social media can give you fatigue. Instead, live a natural life, be sporty, go out, travel a little bit, and use technology to the best advantage constructively to work, to perform. And at the remainder of the time, try to also be productive and add value to yourself and to this world. Once after you add value to your life in terms of a qualification or a job and job security, you will want to go higher one day and say, I want to write some articles, I want to write some books, I want to create my own business. That is the way to express yourself. Once you start selling your thoughts, your books, or your thoughts and books, even social media, Twitter, for example, if you just type and people start liking them or following you, you will feel like a sense of achievement and in trying to create ripples and change that your thoughts can bring about. Similarly, are your products and services of the company, right? So just use all the medium available today to actually get out there and first sell your thoughts and your views, and if once you refine, resonate with the world, also go ahead with products and services and make money. The thing that motivates most people to make money, to do business, is to make money, and there's no crime in that. If you want to spend more money, you have to make more money. If you want a good lifestyle, you want to make more money consistently. If you can sustain that lifestyle and you have surplus, say, money to invest, do philanthropy, that's great. But you do that with a certain bit of happiness and good health, that's a successful person for me.
Okay. But what gets you motivated to do what you do every day? What?
What motivates me is when I see myself in the mirror every day and I can say that I worked hard and my working hard has output. It is giving me results, and the next step is giving me higher results, or the route gets bigger and bigger and broader, and the horizon expands as you move forward in a direction. That's what motivates me. If there's stagnancy, I would frankly speaking be demotivated. If there were hurdles, I would be demotivated. But that's happened, and that demotivates you once in a while. But to get up, exercise, get your thoughts in order in the morning, and go out and work every day should open a new door for you or open doors for you. That's what's motivating. That's why I'm a big fighter for the system in India. Reason is that the more the way clears up for India and Indians, people will want to um, grow in business, in careers, economy will go further, currency value will increase, inflation will deplete and decrease, and interest rates will go down. Economy will definitely prosper if ease of doing business in India is higher in terms of less bureaucracy, in terms of less paperwork, a more digital adaptation, and that's what I think is needed. And what motivates me to actually is to be a change maker, is to be someone who can do it, who can make change happen. So that's what motivates me every day, to be somebody who can make change happen to a larger degree every single day.
So you talked about fighting for the values of India. Do you ever see yourself as being a politician, or have you ever been interested in politics to drive the change?
I can not do the dirty work in politics that I see people doing, the tricky work or betraying people, etc. But I can easily govern. It's like management. I can govern and get results for the country. I know that, or for my constituency. So I would love to be in politics if given an offer by a good party. That's the answer. But I don't have any offer. So for now, business is fine.
So let's say 10 years down the line, where do we see Vaibhav Maloo? A businessman, a author, a politician?
Let's hope all. Let's hope all. Let's hope I get to a good level of success in all three of these careers. Politics being a little far fetched, but let's hope someday I can make a change by directly being a politician.
But there you have Vaibhav Maloo, the managing director of the Enso Group, who shared a lot of insights on what made him an author, what is the book about. He's talked about his business. Thank you so much, Vaibhav, for speaking with the
Thank you,
team.
Nashik.
And
Thank you for having me.